So first off, I want to apologize for not making a video for over 2 months now. Today I'm working on the 2.5 RS Coupe that I STI swapped. I am stripping it down and getting it ready for paint. We're doing all the sanding. So that should be fun. We're gonna get this car painted in this episode, hopefully. And I've just got everything off. I've got the taillights, the wing, all of that good stuff. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, I have basically sanded down this entire car. I've put primer everywhere that is bare metal so that it doesn't rust in the couple of days that I have to drive this thing before I paint it. I'm gonna go through and do a little bit more sanding. I am going and fixing all the spots where there was major rust damage. This had just started going through with rust, so I did some patching on the back and hammered down the rust spots, cleaned them all the way up, and then put some Bondo over them. Now I'm just going through and fixing this stuff. Like, it was bent up here, it's bent all the way down there. I did it on the other side, but yeah, I'm just going through with these and bending it back. Well, we got to sand this Bondo too, but then we're gonna start priming this side. I have been sanding for 3 days straight now. I had a lot of Bondo in my nose. I should have worn a mask. You should wear a mask if you do this, but yeah, just patching up some little dings and dents on the top. We did rocker panel repair right here. That's all good now. And I'm gonna have some side skirts there, so it wouldn't have really mattered, but that side was really smashed in. So I tried to smash it out as much as I could and then did a little bit of fiberglass Bondo repair. This side has been all primered out and is ready to be sanded here in maybe the next hour, which is great. The hood has been mostly primered and sanded. I've got to do another coat though, because it went through on some spots. There was some spots that didn't really work out. You guys might be asking why I'm using Rustoleum primer, and it's partially because we're on a budget for this build and you know, it's cheap, but the other part is I just feel like with primer it's super manageable and it's really easy to spray out of that can. So this is what I like to call the Harbor Freight setup. It's about $30 for everything you need to spray your car, minus a compressor. So if you don't have a compressor, kind of screwed. I mean, you could go rent one, but it's gonna make the project a lot more expensive. Thankfully, our friend Brian let us borrow his compressor, so we're all Gucci.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to Brian. But this is a $15 gun. You can get it at Harbor Freight. You can get one with a regulator on it. I've never really found the regulator of any use. Professional sprayers say that it makes all the difference, but I don't know. I just spray with the gun. I go by instinct. So you're gonna wanna get this. You're gonna wanna get this $1 fitting. It just attaches right to the bottom. This gun comes with no fitting to attach it to the compressor. Really weird. And then you're gonna wanna get this $14 mask. It's one of the most comfortable masks I've ever used, and it will protect your lungs. So it's good because your lungs are more expensive than the car you're painting. All right, I know it's really loud, but what you're gonna wanna do first with these Harbor Freight guns, with any gun honestly, is to spray some acetone through it before you spray the paint and just get it tuned out so that you don't go and spray and it just sprays like a gallon at once onto your car or something. Alright, so it has been about a week since I painted this car. I just figured I'd show you guys the final results. This is a real world example of what you could get with a little bit of work and preparation. This is literally just Rustoleum paint. It's got a nice shine to it. I'm waiting one more week before I do a wet sand on the whole thing, and I will also be videotaping that as well. That will be on a different episode. But yeah, super duper nice finish. It lays down incredibly well, so if this is your first time painting anything, it's super easy. It's a lot easier than automotive paint. But overall, I'm extremely happy with the job. I'm extremely happy with how the paint laid down. As you can see, I messed up here. I didn't lay enough, so you can see a little bit of primer. I'm gonna be going over that again. But the nice thing about this whole paint job is it's cheap, and I can fix anything I messed up on with a can in the future, so I can always keep my ride looking nice and pretty. But overall, it's a super nice paint. It's actually pretty hard. This paint job, I didn't add any hardener. You could do that. You could do some sort of enamel hardener. Tractor stores have it. But this was just, you know, a cheap paint job. This car's gonna be wrapped later on. It's really nice to have just a car that's all one color. And I'm happy with the results. So if you think the results turned out great, or you guys have any ideas on how I could have improved this, let me know in the comments down below. And that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe if you want to see more.